This is a quick review of the Sukotack. This is an all-in-one karaoke PA machine. This is great for hanging out at the beach, pool parties, having fun with friends and family. And I love the fact that they actually gave you provisions to mount your microphones or a place to put your wireless microphones when you're on the go, and a strap. So you can just throw this over a shoulder and go wherever you're going. Portability-wise, it's really good. Battery-wise, I've had this plugged into my laptop through the auxiliary in cable and run it all day. Not playing music all day, but on and off, listening to videos, listening to music. It has this really cool light display that you can kind of change. It's got all kinds of different light options that you can change. You can even turn it off. Function-wise, it's a karaoke machine or a PA machine, so you've got microphones. The microphones themselves have a lot of unique features built right into the mics. They got a USB-C power cable at the bottom, so you can recharge these at any time. On the top, you have all your different controls. You have a number of line-in options. You've got a couple of line-in quarter-inch jacks for external microphones. There is a HDMI input, an ARC input, so if you want to connect this to a TV as an example for better sound, you can do that. There's also a USB, so if you've got a USB little thumb drive, you can plug that in, record to it. There is a micro SD slot that you can record to. You got an auxiliary or coax. And then, of course, you have USB-C for charging. So a lot of options. You could have 4 people singing with this device because you could have the 2 wired mics plus the mics here. On the top front of the device, let's talk about all the controls. We have reverb options. You have tone controls for treble and bass. We have volume, and then there's a separate volume control for the independent mics or the plug-in mics in the back, so you can rotate those. And it's got a little holder if you want to put your phone or your iPad while you're doing karaoke. That goes right on top. I think the one issue I have with this unit, I've been using it for a couple of weeks now, the one issue I have with this unit, you have all these buttons at the top for different controls to record. If you want to record to an SD slot, change the volume, fast forward if you're connected to Bluetooth, rotating through the different functions. I wish they were lit. I found myself a number of times having to break out the flashlight on my phone and lighting this up so I could see it. The other thing is it has voice control. So if you change settings from Bluetooth to line in, it's going to say Bluetooth, line in. And if you have the volume turned up, it can be a shocker. The nice thing with the voice control, though, is when the battery started getting low, it let me know. It gave me an audible command that the battery was low or something. I forget exactly what it said. Speaker-wise, you got 2 speakers on the front. You've got a couple of passive radiators on the back. It's rated at 40 watts or 45 watts total. You got 15 for your mids and tweeter, and then a dedicated 30 watts for subwoofer. Sound is good. It's good for this price range. It's not great, especially when you get to the very low end. If you listen to a lot of bass-heavy music, this is not going to be the best unit for that. But I think it performs remarkably well for its size, and it will fill a room up with sound. For that mid-range, higher the tweeter treble, the sound's great, and you can turn it up without any problem. So overall, I've been very happy with this device.